Good morning, everyone. So, this is what happens when you stay up late to watch the national championship game and decide to eat at 1 in the morning. Also, I have my phone in my hand, so I'm around 2:12. This one says 2:17. I'm not panicked. I know it's because I ate, and I don't drink, so that's not that, but I drank a shit ton of water last night, too. So, between the eating and drinking, I expected to be a lot heavier than I was. Mostly because the last time I ate was at 1 in the morning. Now it's 8 o'clock in the morning. It doesn't really give me enough time to digest everything and whatnot. So, don't panic. Things will be fine. Today's topic we're going to discuss is attitude at the gym. So, I will see you. Look, I can't even know. Can't even know how to hold the camera. I'll see you in a little bit. Bye.
Stretching is the key of the day. If you have a disease, or hell, no matter who you are, stretching is important, period. But the reason I want to go over this is because with my MS, when I have a relapse, some of my stuff shuts down. I don't feel a muscle. I don't know what's going on. But it doesn't not mean that muscle's not being used. So if you can't feel your legs, it doesn't mean when you're taking steps, those muscles aren't working. What it means is they're working the best they can. The reason you're getting fatigue is because it's not getting a signal. So it's literally straining your body to try to figure out how to move these muscles. So you need to stretch when healthy, when sick, period. Why? Because if you can keep your body in fine tune with stretching, then when you're done relapsing and all that stuff, you won't feel so cramped up, muscles won't be pulled, you won't get injured so easily. I learned this the hard way a lot because with powerlifting, I tend to injure muscles because when I come back, I'm like, oh, I couldn't feel my legs, I couldn't feel my back. And I start working those muscles again, but they're tight because I was still using them even though I could not feel them. And that's why when I train, when I'm having relapses, it's so hard because I try to use those muscles and push them, but sometimes I can't. Sometimes the muscle just won't respond, or it responds all wacky. And that's why I started stretching more. And that's why I decided to try to learn how to do a split and other things like that, so I can always be stretching, always make sure my muscles are loose and ready. But it doesn't mean you're not going to get injured. It doesn't mean an injury can't happen. It's just a way to prevent injury in the long run. So I would take time to figure out what you're weak in. Do you have tight hamstrings? Do you have tight quads? Do you have tight shoulders? Do you have a tight back? Do you have a tight neck? And start doing those stretches for 10 to 5 minutes every day. And it's like, yes, they're boring. They suck. But the more you can start eating better, stretching better, the more you overall feel better. And it's just like, I think a lot of people lose this because they see people stretching and like, oh, that yoga's stupid or that. And it's like, yes, I hate stretching, but I do it because I know in the long run it's healthy for my body. And that's what you have to understand. If you have a disease that's killing your body or damaging your body, you have to make sure you do whatever you can to make sure it stays in tip-top shape. And unfortunately for you, that means you have to work a lot harder than most people. And it's like one of my favorite quotes is, it's about a black woman in a show, and her dad says, she goes, what did I tell you? She had to work twice as hard to get half of what the men had. And it's like, that's what you have to think. You have to work twice as hard to be normal. And normal's in quotations because normal can be whatever anyone decides to turn into. But you need to work twice as hard just to get half of what other people have. And you know what? You should be proud that you're working twice as hard to do that. And when you can understand that and you can put the time in, you'll be surprised how motivated you feel. And you'll start helping other people with your disease or that don't even have diseases. Because they'll understand that you know what you're doing. They're listening to you. I'm like, there's a reason I gave up low bar squatting. It's not because I'm not good at it. I've squatted 500 pounds with it. It's because it was hurting that nerve. I started high bar squatting and pausing it because it's better for me. In the long run, yes, I'll lose a little bit of strength, but in the long, long haul, I'll gain that all back. I just have to work twice as hard. So the moral of the story today is stretch your ass off. Eat healthy. I was just like, you don't have to eat healthy every day, but try to be 5 days a week, be healthy. Stretch all the time. Make sure you're keeping your body like a fine working machine. You are a machine. You need to think. Feed that body. Make sure the body is well oiled. Maintenance it. All right. Don't forget, have a little bit of fun with your diet. Have a little fun working out. Don't make it so miserable that you hate your life. Make it fun. Fun is the key to happiness. Unfortunately, if you don't like stretching, then you're not going to have much fun, but you still have to do it. I'll see you all tomorrow. I hope everyone had a great day.